Hey guys, long time no see. I know, I'm really sorry. First off, I did want to say that I've missed you and that I'm so sorry I've been gone. And I would also like to say Merry Christmas! Regardless of when this is going up, I hope you guys are well and that you're having a really good holiday. I am chilling with Ralph. He is passed out on my bed and I have been sick for the past 4 days, and today I'm finally feeling better. So the first thing I did was, oh my gosh, I'm gonna film a video. Like, that's exactly what I thought of when I woke up this morning. So I am really happy to be back. I do apologize for my absence. Life got really crazy, and then right when everything finally cleared out, I was miserably sick. So this is the first opportunity that I've had to film a video for you. It's also been really gray out lately, so I apologize if I do appear a little blue, but today has been like the best lighting sunlight-wise in a really long time too, so it was just meant to happen today. As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a collective haul. This is going to be over the past 2 months. I picked up a couple things from Target, Drugstore.com, and Sephora from their 20% off VIB sale. So I didn't buy too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started because these things tend to take a really long time. Just to start off with the things that I bought at Target. If you saw my November empties video, I ran out of my favorite Suave dry shampoo. Since it is winter break, I consider showering to be completely optional. So I need dry shampoo and I repurchased my Suave dry shampoo. This is my favorite dry shampoo. It's really awesome, really strong, and it works really well, and it's also the cheapest one that I've been able to find, which is really strange considering it works better, in my opinion, than the other alternatives, which are like $4 or $5 more expensive. So I really like this. If you don't like lemon scent, you will hate this. I personally don't enjoy it very much, but I can tolerate it because after I spray it, it's really insane, but then it does wear off over time. You don't really smell it anymore. Just make sure you spray this in a well-ventilated area. I've told this story before, but me and my friend Leo both nearly suffocated when we sprayed this for the first time, so just be careful. But it works really well, so hence why this is my second bottle. Also at Target, I wanted to purchase a liquid liner because this time of the year, it's, you know, Christmassy, New Year's, whatever. Basically, more excuses to wear more makeup. So when I think heavier makeup, I tend to think heavier liner. So I wanted to purchase a liquid liner, and the first one that I immediately thought of, one that's been heavily recommended by Miss Tiffany D, if you guys watch her, she recommends the L'Oreal Linear Intense in Carbon Black, and I was actually really disappointed with this at first because I kept on using it and it was just coming out really gray and I was really confused, but then I realized you need to shake the tube. I'm hoping you guys are smarter than me, but if you're not, pro tip. I really love it so far though. It's really great. It's got nice staying power. It's also got like a really nice felt tip too. It doesn't go to a super point, but it is really nice and very easy to work with, and I'm just enjoying it. I like it. I like it a lot. I went to my favorite section of Target, and that is the Sonia Kashuk section. I don't really own a lot of Sonia Kashuk makeup, but everything that I've tried, I've absolutely loved. So I have been totally pining for the Hidden Agenda concealer palette, but I have been looking for this for months now, and the only time I went and it was in stock was just this last time that I got it, and it has been well used by me. It's really awesome. It's got like a salmony tone shade, more beigey peachy kind of toned one, and then it has a yellow toned one, and then a really awesome setting powder. This setting powder is so soft and it's so fine, and it's very silky, and I would set my entire face with it if I could. I'm obsessed, and it's really strange because it's only in this shade, and I've seen so many people rave about this. They're all varying shades of like olivey and light. So I thought it was really interesting that this managed to work for everyone. I think you could probably use these as color correctors to cancel out, you know, redness with the yellow one or whatever, and then go over it with your normal concealer. That's what I do, and it works really well. I have been able to use this one in the corner as my normal concealer, but I also did purchase another concealer that I will mention in this haul sometime in the future. In the very near future. I really love this, and I'm so excited I finally got my hands on it. It's wonderful. Lillian Macy actually talked about this a lot in her videos and made me really want to buy it, so I love it. And then next in the Revlon section, I wanted to pick up another Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain, and I wanted one in red, so I got the shade Romantic, and it is just a really awesome standard red color. I used to be completely terrified of regular color, but these days I'm wearing it pretty often. So I didn't want to wear it today just because I went a little dark and taupey and smoky on the eyes. So typically when I wear this, I wear minimal eyeshadow, really intense liner, and then whatever red lip product I use. and it's very circa Miss Glamorazzi 2011, if you know what I mean. I bought some stuff from Drugstore.com. They were having like a double cashback thing on Ebates. Speaking of Ebates, if you guys aren't signed up with Ebates, you absolutely should be if you ever online shop. It's awesome. I'll put the link down below, but basically you just go through this site, which appears really sketchy, but I swear it's not. And you go through it, you go through all the shops that they have, and they have a ton. So they have, you know, DSW and Target.com, Walmart.com, Sephora.com, Ulta, you name it, they probably have it. If it's an established online shopping site, chances are they have it on Ebates. So what you do is you click on that store, and then it redirects you to that website, and then a percentage of whatever you purchase gets given to you back through Ebates. So say I were to spend $100 at Sephora, I go through Ebates, go on Sephora.com, and then spend, you know, $100, then that means a couple weeks later, Ebates sends me a check in the mail for $10 for that 10% cash back. And it is real, and it looks like this. So this is big fat check right here, and then la-di-da check right here. It's a legit check, I promise. I just haven't cashed this one yet. I've cashed, I think, 3 or 4 checks from Ebates. Obviously, you know, the more you spend, the more you get back. But even if it's just a few bucks here and there, it's free money. You're saving a lot of money over time on products that you were gonna buy anyway. So really awesome. Anyway, Ebates. There was double cashback on Drugstore.com, and Drugstore.com's beauty section was also 20% off. And then individually with certain brands, things were buy one, get one half off or 30% off. So I had a field day and spent not a lot of money and got quite a few things. So the first thing that I wanted to get was a new setting powder. My MAC Studio Fix is dead, and it's a little bit too heavy to be setting over my makeup, especially since I switched back to Revlon Color Stay. Tanya Bird talks so much about the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, so I got the shade in Translucent. It's wonderful. It's a really, really soft powder. It's almost like it feels chalky when you initially like swatch it, but then when you run it through your fingers, it's very silky. And it goes on, it doesn't really leave a white cast, and it just sets things nicely, and they really do stay put, and I don't feel like I ever have to repowder ever, so it's awesome. I love this powder. It's wonderful. It does what it's supposed to, and it's one of the only powders that doesn't like sit on my skin and look really powdery and cakey. So I love that this is so natural looking. Very, very important to me. I tried the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. I didn't really like that one because it did leave a white cast, and I also tried the NYC Loose Mineral Powder. Kind of hated it, so I was really, really grateful that this worked out for me. And it was cheap because it was buy one, get one half off Rimmel products, and it was 20% off too, so that was really nice. And then next, since it was buy one, get one half off Rimmel products, I went ahead and got a Rimmel lipstick. I got one of the Rimmel Lasting Finish by Kate lipsticks, and I got the shade 12, and it's a really awesome corally red color. I know this is not really the time of year for this, but this is probably one of my favorite like genre of lip colors, and I don't think you can ever have too many. I just realized it kind of has a funny scent. It's kind of got like a fruity scent to it. That's really strange. I actually never noticed that until now, and I've worn this before. That just goes to show you how sick I've been the past few days, because I am actually able to smell things today. That's wonderful. It's a really pretty color. I love it. It applies really well, stays really long. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. La-di-da. Pretty coral color. I love colors like this. Can never have too many. Ever, ever. The Revlon products on Drugstore.com were also buy one, get one half off, so I really wanted to try the Revlon Photo Ready Stick Concealer. I've heard so many good things about it, so I got the shade Light Medium, and it is like a little lipstick tube of concealer, and it reminds me of the Stila Cover Stick, but it does apply a lot smoother. So I really like it. It's very creamy. A lot of people rave about this, especially on Beauty Broadcast, and especially Emily Noel. I know she really likes this concealer, and I've been loving it so far. I haven't used it that much just because I've been pretty preoccupied with that Sonia Kashuk one, but I have worked with this one as well, and I really, really enjoy it. It's so creamy, and I do need to set it, just because I feel weird about not setting my concealer, but it's wonderful, and it just does what it's supposed to. Buy one, get one half off Revlon products, so I definitely wanted to get another red lip color, so I got the Revlon Lip Butter in Candy Apple, and it's a really, really awesome red color, super festive. La-di-da. It's red. I love it. And it's like a warmer yellow toned red. I totally anticipated Candy Apple being like a really crazy blue toned red, but it's totally not. It's totally wearable for me, even though I'm a little bit warmer / neutral toned. I love it, and yeah, it's exciting. I used to be so incredibly terrified of red lip color, but for pretty much 4 days straight, I wore red lipstick. So be proud of me, people. This is progress. I'm gonna wipe these swatches off my hands. I don't want them to get all over my face. Since there was a general sale in the beauty department, everything was 20% off. I've been wanting to get one of the Wet n Wild single eyeshadows for a really long time. It's not very exciting, but I got the one in Brulee, and this is just a creamy flesh tone color. Natalie, or Purple Stars 1986, loves this eyeshadow. I see her use this in a lot of her tutorials, I feel like, and it's a really awesome staple. I have a Wet n Wild like flesh tone best friend shade. However, the one I have hit pan, and I was terrified that I would be without it, and I cannot do my eyeshadow without a best friend flesh tone color. So this is just kind of a backup of sorts, but I'm really excited to use it. I haven't swatched it yet because I haven't even opened it yet, but I already know it's fantastic because everyone and their mother in the beauty broadcast community loves this, especially Natalie, and I trust Natalie with anything eyeshadow or makeup related. So, Natalie, if you're watching this, hey girl! If you guys didn't know, I went to California with my friend Amita a while ago, and I actually got to hang out with Natalie. She's really, really awesome, really nice. We went shopping for far too long, but it was wonderful, and we ate food. We were just crazy and being ridiculous. I didn't bring my camera with me on that trip, but she did, so she did vlog on that trip, and the footage is really funny, so I'll go ahead and link that here. If you do click on this right now, it should open in another window or another tab. That way you can just watch it when you're done watching this video, but I definitely recommend that you do watch it and check out her vlog channel and Natalie's channel in general. I'll go ahead and link her here as well because Natalie is awesome and I love her. She has the best makeup tips, especially for affordable makeup. She's like the go-to girl for affordable makeup. She's found all the secret gems and everything, so a little shout out to my girl Natalie. I love her. Also on drugstore.com, they had a 20% off in their beauty department, and then they also had an additional 30% off of the L'Oreal products. I did want to get my hands on some of the L'Oreal Infallible shadows. I went ahead and posted on some of the beauty groups online to see what people's favorites were because I know people are obsessed with them, and I got 5 of them. So just gonna really quickly go through the shades with you that I purchased. I got the shade Smoldering Plum, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a really nice shimmery plum color. It kind of reminds me a lot of Sketch eyeshadow, but I feel like the shimmer is a little bit more intense. The shimmers in Sketch eyeshadow are few and far between, whereas this is pretty intensely shimmery, so I really like it. I really love setting my dark brown liner with this just because it automatically takes any look and then makes it instantly like warmer and more sultry, and I love it. Sorry if I'm turning a little blue. The sky is getting like significantly more gray as time goes on, but anyway, when I was looking at the L'Oreal Infallible shades, this is the first one I put in my cart, and it is like a really dark, muddy brown color, and it is in the shade Continuous Cocoa. I love like really, really dark, muddy colors, and that's exactly what this is. Whoa! Look at that. It's a beauty. I love it. And then another shade that I got, this one was really heavily recommended. It is kind of the MAC Humid equivalent in the L'Oreal Infallible shadows, and it is in the shade Golden Emerald. It is very similar in color to MAC Humid, however, it does have way more shimmer in there. It's really intense gold shimmer, whereas in Humid, there's really not that much, and if there is, it's really not that noticeable. It's mostly just green. This is really, really intensely gold, and I really like it. So pretty and gorgeous in its own right. The next one is actually not even out of the wrapping yet because I have not opened it, but I got the shade Iced Latte, which is a really pretty shimmery champagne color. Love this. I feel like you can never have too many of these. They're so pretty and easy to use, and I feel like they're pretty universally useful to everyone. Some people can use this as an all over the lid color. You can use this as an inner corner highlight. Whatever you want to do, it's pretty. I would use this to highlight my Cupid's bow in the inner corner of my eyes most, but this is really pretty and I love it. Allison or Amarique uses this color a lot. And then the last L'Oreal Infallible shadow was one that was probably most heavily recommended to me. I remember Miss Kimi Kiwi especially saying that I would love this color, and it is in the shade Amber Rush. And she was not lying. It is so my jam. I love this color very much. It's a very pretty amber, very coppery. It kind of reminds me of a more intensified version of MAC All Black Glitters with maybe just a little bit more coppery tones to it. And it's really, really gorgeous. It probably applies the best out of all of these shadows. I really love it. I'm very impressed, and it's probably the one that I've worn the most, so really, really enjoying this one. I only got a couple things from Sephora. From Tarte, I got the little eyelash curler and mascara duo thing. I am not gonna lie, I actually really hate this eyelash curler. It's kind of a dud. I usually go like this, so there's nothing for it to like it can like slip out of your fingers really well, and it's really flimsy. This is also not like an appropriate length for my eye. Like my eye, I feel like it's just a little bit wider. I don't know, it doesn't suit my eye very well. I can use it. It doesn't curl my lashes very well. I just don't like it. I'm not really certain what I'm going to do with this eyelash curler. I'm hoping that maybe a friend of mine will like it better. Maybe it will suit their eye shape and their eyelash is a little bit better than mine, and I can give it to them so it doesn't completely go to waste, but I am not impressed. Luckily, I really liked the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara that it came with. I got the little baby size, and it is awesome. I really like it. I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it for the past 2 days or so. It adds some nice length, it adds a little bit of volume, but it keeps my lashes separated, and it just gives a very, very nice, light, everyday, like, kind of look for me, and I really dig it. So you go, Tarte. So since it is winter time and I do have a tendency to have dry skin, I already have that going against me, but I also have a really bad habit of washing my hands way too much, so I get really dry hands in the winter time. So I have been really wanting to invest in a good hand cream, so I have heard nothing but rave reviews about the Soap & Glory hand food, so I wanted to go ahead and buy the little baby bottle. It was only $5 for the baby bottle, but they were sold out, and it was cheaper in the long run to get the bigger bottle, so I got the next size up, and I have been using it a lot. My hands have never felt better. My cuticles are finally starting to turn around, and it's just, it smells really, really nice. It smells like that Chanel perfume. I can't remember if it's Coco Mademoiselle or No. 5. I'm not sure. And Soap & Glory is actually pretty affordable for being a high-end brand, and they get a lot of really nice reviews, so I think I'm definitely going to try out more things from them. And then the last thing that I got from Sephora is what I'm wearing on my lips today, and it is a Kors lip butter in the shade Mango. I love this so much, and I've been getting so much use out of this. This is another recommendation of Miss Glamorazzi circa 2011. It is really nice. It is very, very moisturizing. I think the ingredients are a little bit questionable as far as, you know, price goes, but it is really nice, and because this is kind of like an orangey toned lip balm, it cancels out the mauvey tones in my skin and in my lips, so it brightens up my complexion really nicely, and this is a really nice everyday lip color for me. I've been opting out for lipstick majority of the time when I want to go for like a lighter lip, because I just like the way it appears, you know, with just lip balm. So, I mean, if that's one less step that I need to take, then that is totally fine by me. So, last thing that I wanted to mention before ending this video is technically something that I did get this month, but not something that I necessarily paid for. I got these press-on nails. These are from the brand Impress. They're in the style Holla. I really don't care for the name of the style of them, but they are really nice nails. They're press-ons. You don't have to use glue, and they just have kind of an adhesive on the other side of them. They're really nice, and they are really super shiny, and they last a really long time. I have been moving furniture and cooking a lot and cleaning a lot. I've also been very, very type happy. So the fact that these are still here, you know, several days later is pretty impressive in my opinion. And I really like them. I got these in my Influenster College Vox box. If you guys want to check out Influenster, I'll go ahead and link that in the doobly-doo as well. It's a really, really awesome way to review new products. I didn't really want to make a video about any of the other products because I wasn't really impressed with anything else, but these nails, however, from Impress are very, very cool, and I really like them. And I'm not sure exactly where they are available, however, I will find out and post a link to that in the doobly-doo as well. That is pretty much it for my haul video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Christmas or whatever holiday it is that you are or are not celebrating today, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye. I don't really own a lot of Sonia Kashuk make. Bleh, can't say that. Which is technically, why am I white? The Revlon lip products. Bleh, hair on my face. The Revlon product. What is going on with my hair, dude? I also got a window so you can fit bleh. If you click on it now, bleh, glitters in there are few and excuse you. I'm going to do with this eyelash curler, but I don't know. Hopefully I can.